Marketa Vondrousova lifted the Wimbledon trophy while wearing an unbranded tennis kit after Nike dropped her during her injury layoff. Marketa Vondrousova won the Wimbledon title in an unbranded kit with only the logos of her sponsors on show after being brutally dropped by Nike last year. The 24-year-old became the first unseeded woman in the Open era to lift the trophy at SW19. And she donned old Nike wristbands, a visor and a jumper after the match despite no longer having a contract with the sportswear band. Vondrousova downed Jabeur 6-4, 6-4 to win her maiden Wimbledon title at the age of 24. It comes just a year after the world number 42 underwent wrist surgery and skipped last year's championships because she was in a cast. During her injury layoff, the Czech player was also dropped by Nike after being sponsored by the clothing giant for 4 years, including during her run to the 2019 French Open final where she lost to Ash Barty. And it meant that she won the Wimbledon title in an unmarked white vest and skirt, with the logos of 2 of her sponsors across her chest. Vondrousova did use some of her old Nike stuff, including a Nike court pullover that she wore during the trophy ceremony. But the newly crowned champion confirmed that she was without a sponsor ahead of the final. "Yeah, the contract finished last year," she said after beating Alina Svitolina in the semifinal. There didn't appear to be any bad blood between them, as Vondrousova added. "Yeah, it was after 4 years, so they decided to stop. But after lifting the trophy, she is expected to have brands lining up to sponsor her. Yeah, we'll see what happens now. I just said it's going to take time. We'll see what's going to happen. Now this is happening. So we'll see." Yeah, she said 2 days before being crowned the Wimbledon champion, she added. Two-time major winner Tracy Austin also noted that Vondrousova would have to get a clothing sponsor lined up after her triumph in Saturday's final. Will she get an endorsement for clothes? The American said on the BBC. "I surely hope so, because she's a beautiful young woman and that shows how you're highly ranked. It's the top players that really get that extra money. But I'm sure she'll get an endorsement now, as well as a clothing sponsor surely on the way." Vondrousova has pocketed £2.35 million for lifting the trophy. And Austin recommended using the funds to add to her team. She continued, "She's made about £4.5 million, so this is about half of what she's already made. It's a big injection of funds, so you think now maybe will she add? I'm sure she has the coach and the physio and the trainer. But what do you start to add to your group?